Welcome to Made with Love by Daisy. Today, I will be showing you 3 ways of beginning your amigurumi. With this video, I will be kickstarting my amigurumi series. It will be a 10-part series that will go through the basics of amigurumi. Before we start working, let's go through what is amigurumi. Amigurumi is a Japanese art form that uses crochet to make 3D dolls or toys. In this video, I will be showing 3 methods of beginning your amigurumi. The first method is called the magic circle or magic ring method. This is the most popular method. So to start this, take the tail end of your yarn, pass it through your pinky like this. So grab onto it with your pinky, bring it above your index finger, under your index finger and over again. So it should be like this. So I'm grabbing onto this end with my thumb and middle finger, and the working yarn is secure with my pinky. So let's start. Insert your hook under that first loop, yarn over, pull through a loop. Now yarn over and chain 1 and make a single crochet into this. If you do not know how to make a single crochet or a slip knot, I suggest you head over to my basics tutorials where I go through them step by step. So I've removed my finger because the first single crochet has secured the ring. I'm going to go ahead and make 5 more single crochet into this ring. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have my 6 single crochet here. Once you have all your single crochet inside the ring, you want to grab onto this tail end and gently yank it and keep tightening it till that center closes. To continue with the second row, you merely have to start working into that first stitch that we made in the magic ring. So normally the second row would have 2 single crochet in each single crochet. So since I had 6 single crochet in my first row, I'm going to make 6 increases in the second row. I'm gonna slip stitch into the next chain stitch, and cut this yarn, because the purpose of this particular video is only to demonstrate how to begin your amigurumi. So this was the first method, the magic ring or magic circle method. The second method is the slip knot method. So you just make a very large slip knot. The one thing that is different is how you make the slip knot. So normally we would make a slip knot so that when your loop is here, you can adjust the slip knot by pulling at the working yarn, but now we're gonna do it exactly in the opposite way. We want to make the slip knot so that you can adjust it by pulling the tail end. So make a loop like this. My tail end is underneath the working yarn. You can see it. I'm gonna, with my index and middle finger, I'm gonna pull that tail end through that loop. So now if I hold on to this knot, I can adjust the slip knot by pulling at the tail end. So you want to check and make sure that you have a slip knot like that. Insert your hook into the slip knot, yarn over and pull up a loop and chain one. I'm gonna make 6 single crochet into the slip knot. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now to adjust this, we're gonna pull the tail end. Pull it really tight until that hole in the center is completely closed. And just like we did in the previous method, I'm going to go ahead and make 6 increases in the second row. So if you can see in this, I'm working over the tail as I'm doing the second row. So this way that tail will really be secure. You needn't be worried about it unraveling. You can do this even with the magic ring method. Now I'm gonna slip stitch, chain one, and fasten off. Now because we worked over the tail in the second row, you can even trim the excess tail. So this was method 2. The third method is the chain 2 method. So make a slip knot and chain 2. And now I'm just gonna make 6 single crochet into that second chain from the hook. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna go ahead and make 6 increases for my second row. In case you're wondering why I'm making the second row before stopping, the purpose of this video is only to demonstrate how to start your amigurumi. So in the next video I will be focusing on increases, and in that video I will be going step by step on different types of increases. So since this video is only for how to begin, I just want to show you how the centers look different in each method. So to make it easy for comparison, I'm just making a second row. So this is the chain 2 method. So here are the 3 methods that we tried out. 1, 2, and 3. My favorite method is definitely the magic ring method. The slipknot method is okay. I must admit I haven't used it very often, but I don't have any complaints about it either. This chain 2 method is definitely my least favorite method because it has an obvious hole gaping over here. My go-to method is definitely the magic ring method. In fact, when I think about it, I don't think I've even used these 2 methods ever. This is the first time I'm making it just to demonstrate it to you. And now that I think about it, I feel the magic ring and the slipknot method, they look very, very similar. The only problem with the slipknot method is you really need to be careful about the first step. If you make a regular slipknot and try to work into it, you will not be able to adjust the tail. I'm going to show you what that means in just a moment. So here I have the slipknot method, but I work the slipknot normally, like how we would do when we're working. So when you have this, you will not be able to close that opening hole because we do not make the slipknot so that you can adjust it by pulling the tail end. And you cannot adjust it even with the working yarn because we've been using the working yarn to do the single crochet. So no matter how much you pull at both of these ends, that hole in the center is not going to close. So which is probably why I prefer the magic ring method. So that's my only problem with the slipknot method. So when you're starting it, you really have to be careful about how you're placing that slipknot. So there you go. These are the 3 methods to start your amigurumi. Keep practicing this and I will meet you in the next video. Until then, happy hooking!